to the how to play as Alpha Werewolf video. Today I will give you some hints on the Alpha Werewolf role and you can watch a nice Alpha Werewolf wins meanwhile. If you like the video, make the thumb blue and subscribe for similar videos. To start things off, the Alpha Werewolf belongs to the Werewolf team and as of right now, it will appear in most of the modes. The Alpha Werewolf is special in two ways, but in general it's similar to a normal werewolf, which means it's pretty weak and not that important. The Alpha's aura is unknown, which is special for werewolves, and it has 2 votes instead of 1 during the nighttime, but they cannot vote 2 different players or something like that. So now I'm going ahead to the hints. First of all, it's really important that you have a role in mind that you can claim. A werewolf with an evil aura will be likely to claim someone like a doctor, tough guy or bodyguard. Meanwhile, you are unknown and thus you can also claim medium, jailer, witch, beast hunter, etc. And yeah, claiming beast hunter and witch is kind of transparent sometimes, but people will probably think that you are a serial killer or something like that, but you actually can claim this in case there's no seer, because yeah, it's kind of hard to prove for the village that you are the Alpha Werewolf. You don't have to claim something first day, but it's important to keep an eye on the players and their roles, so that you can claim a role in time that might get you a lot further in case you really need to do that. As I just mentioned, you can claim unknown roles being Alpha. I would watch out with most of the roles, since it's relatively easy for the medium, jailer and gunner to prove they are real, but in case you get interrogated and checked by aura, by for example on the first day, you can claim medium if the actual medium didn't claim yet. In rank this won't work so often, because the jailer or the medium will just tell the numbers to someone and then they can prove themselves. But in sandbox and definitely in quick game, it's worth a try, since you can win important information if the real one claims after you. What's even a more interesting thing about this is that you can ask the gunner to shoot the actual medium or jailer in case they haven't proven yet and if they claim. If possible, call them out for serial killer, bomb and arsonist or corruptor, since the gunner will be even more likely to shoot that person. They want to get rid of the solo killers as soon as possible, so they might shoot and then they shoot the jailer or the medium, and then you have actually done a really good job as Alpha Werewolf. The third hint is that an Alpha Werewolf has a double vote during the night, which might be crucial ability. With power comes responsibility though, and that means that you are important with killing during the night. You have to read the situation really well and don't be too selfish as Alpha. Don't go voting on the person you don't like. Don't think what the best thing is if there's obviously a better player in your team, stuff like that. Try to understand what's going on in the game and who the best to kill is. For this you should consider 2 things. The first thing is who is strong at that moment, and the second thing is who is and who is not protected. The fourth thing is a general werewolf hint, but nonetheless it's really important. In the beginning of the game, the serial killer, arsonist, bomb, etc. is your friend rather than your enemy. You shouldn't betray this role, because without the solo role there will not be enough kills on the village in order to have a nice chance of winning. Imagine killing only 3 villagers out of 10 in 3 nights, which means your targets are not even protected, so then you even have to be lucky. In this same time, the village has already 2 or 3 werewolves maybe, because the aura and the seer might have survived throughout the whole game. And maybe the gunner and the voting power even got rid of 2 or 3 of these roles. I even dare to say that a solo killer would be better for the werewolves than having a 5th werewolf and no solo killer. You should betray the solo killer in the end though, because your team has to get rid of it at some point. But do this when your team has enough influence and when you really need to get rid of it before it's too late. Sometimes it's even necessary to, as a werewolf, that you claim the solo killer yourself, so that the village will trust you and will work together with you, and then eventually they will kill the real solo killer. You can't actually kill the solo killer manually, so you have to actually get the village help you killing the solo killer, or you really have to outnumber the solo killer, but that's gonna be quite difficult, I have to say. So then, the last but not least, you have to realize you are probably not the most important role in your team. Suiciding will never be a good thing, but if there is a wolf that plays aura simulation and he needs to sell a werewolf in order to gain trust, you can be the one to be sold, even though you are unknown. Realize that the Wolfseer, Wolf Shaman and Wolf Berserk, and maybe in the future the Nightmare Werewolf, are more important, and that only the regular werewolf is a weaker role than you. A junior werewolf is an exception, since they will only be useful if they are not killed as last werewolf. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this quick video. Please leave a like and subscribe, that helps me a lot. Also, if these hints were nice to you, consider checking out my other how to play as videos. In the Wolfseer video, I gave hints on doing aura simulation as werewolf, and in the other videos there are some hints that might also work for the Alpha Werewolf. But for now, I will see you later, and don't be a traitor. Goodbye.